Lost 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Lions on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions. Second. A season ago.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll send him over to the left. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners first down. from the shotgun. It's Purdy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 20. First down, 49ers. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The teamwork was just ideal. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. First and 10. Purdy. That's complete to KaVontae Turpin. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Space to run inside the 20. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carlson's kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Goff. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 3rd and 6. Now Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. So after 1 in this NFC title game rematch, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Goff to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one is caught by Turpin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Purdy. He's got that complete to Turpin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got his tight end, Kittle. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop him.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the 49ers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Goff going to hold on to it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. That is incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Lions called their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. A second down throw for Goff. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Goff to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the lock head. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So Kittle comes in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains, so 3rd down is not so daunting.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. That's on the all-pro tackle, Penei Sewell. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Goff. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Not much happening there, just a short gain. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, 49ers. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So Kittle comes in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Here's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Goff in the pistol. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
To number 87, Sam Laporta. Again, will come out of play. 1st down, Lions.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Patrick motioning here. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 24, 49ers 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now he'll run it. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So Kittle comes in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Third down, Purdy. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll begin with a zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Purdy on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. On third down, it's Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. One last shot now for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will